that match with the audio file. For example, here is an example how you choose it. Okay, you have to look for the picture, and now I'll open.
The dog jumped over the fence.
Now listen and see which picture match the audio.
The dog jumped over the fence.
So, what did you hear? So, picture 1 or picture 2 match with the picture number 1. Correct. So, you have to put the picture number 1 and stick it on the worksheet like this. Okay? Understand? What do you have to do? First thing first, you have to listen, and then see which picture match with the audio that you have heard. And after that, you have to put it on the worksheet. Stick it with the tape. Okay? You have to do this activity on your own. So pass the worksheet to your friend. Keep it and here you are. Say thank you. Thank you. Say thank you first. Welcome. And more. Say thank you. Okay, take one and pass the rest to your friend. Okay, when you receive the worksheet like this, you can take it off the stapler and cut it with the ruler or with the scissors. It's okay. Cut the picture out. Yes. See, you guys will use the tape to stick the picture on the worksheet. You can do it like this. Yeah, if the picture is not clear, you can see it here on the screen right now. So, okay, I'll play the first audio file. Listen carefully, alright?
The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt.
Okay, so this is the first audio file. Would you like me to play it again? Yes? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, listen carefully and see which picture match with the message in the audio that you hear the most. Okay?
Ancient Egypt was a civilization in North Africa. The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt.
What did you hear? What did you hear? What did you hear? And which picture match with Now stick it and we'll move on to the next round. Finish? I'll play the audio twice every round. I'll play it twice. So you have to be very careful. Listen carefully. Yes, oh, would you like to take?
In 3200 BC, the Pharaoh of the North conquered the South, and Egypt became one country.
What can you hear? What did you hear? Okay, and one more time. One more time. This is the last time.
In 3200 BC, the Pharaoh of the North conquered the South, and Egypt became one country.
Ah, okay. Here, what did you hear from the audio file? The word? Pharaoh. Okay, so how about beauty? Beauty. What can you hear? What did you hear from the audio? The word Pharaoh. Okay, let's see whether it's correct or not. So some of your friends said they heard the word Pharaoh. So it's maybe correct? I don't know. Okay, everybody finished? Okay, now we'll move on to the last round. To the last item of this activity. Listen very, very carefully.
The ancient Aztecs believed in many gods and goddesses. The ancient Aztecs believed in many gods and goddesses.
Okay.
คัดหมด
Miguel. Miguel, what did you hear from the audio? God. God. And how about Im? What did you hear? God. God. And how about you? What did you hear? God. Oh no, everybody. How about Nui? God. How about sincere then? God. Oh, you got it. Let's see the answer. So, swap your worksheet with your friends. Swap your worksheet with your friends and then we'll check it one by one. Swap your worksheet with your friends. Everybody, have you swapped your worksheet with your friends? Yes? Yes? Okay, now let's see what is the first. In the first round, which one do you think is correct? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. This one? Yes. Okay, let's listen.
Ancient Egypt was a civilization in North Africa. The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt.
See? So, what did you hear from the audio? Nile River. How about Dupit? Egypt. So, the answer is this one. So, if your friend is correct, put the correct mark on it. And for the second round.
In 3200 BC, the Pharaoh of the North conquered the South, and Egypt became one country.
This one. So if your friend is correct, put the correct mark on it. And for the second round.
In 3200 BC, the Pharaoh of the North conquered the South, and Egypt became one country.
So which picture? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Picture number 4. So what can you hear from the audio file? Pharaoh. And in this picture, who is he? Pharaoh. So yes, the fourth picture is the correct one. Yes, the fourth picture is the correct one. Okay, and for the last item.
The ancient Aztecs believed in many gods and goddesses.
the correct answer. B. See? Can you see why? Because here, look here. In the first picture, some of you answered the first picture correct. Have anybody who choose this picture raise your hands up? Picture, raise your hands up. See, in the first picture, he is the god, but he is not the Aztec god. He is the Greek god. His name is Poseidon, and he is the Greek god, not Aztec god. So the correct answer is this picture. Okay, now summarize the point and write down the name of the shaker and then pass it back to your friend. Who got 5 out of 5? Wow, very good. Who got 4 out of 5? Oh, there are so many. And Bergen, who got 3? Okay, you're still doing great. Now, summarize the points and return it back to the owner, and then we'll move on to the next part. So we'll move on to the passage. Everybody, turn your book to page number 39. 39. Okay. Okay, in the first round, I'll play the audio for the whole passage. You just have to listen and use your finger to drag along the words that you have heard, alright?
Egypt was a civilization in North Africa. The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt. The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt. 2 separate kingdoms developed along the Nile River. The kingdom in Upper Egypt and the kingdom in Lower Egypt. In 3200 BC, the Pharaoh of the north conquered the south, and Egypt became one country. The pharaoh's name was King Narmer, or Menes. 2. The Roman Empire began in Italy in 27 BC. It was small at first, but it became very big. In the end, North Africa, Spain, France, Germany, and England were all part of it. The Romans play an important part in our lives today. Many of the things we do or have are from the Romans. The Romans spoke and wrote in Latin, and many of our words come from Latin words. Our calendar, for example, started with Julius Caesar, a Roman ruler. 3. The Aztec people were from central Mexico. From the 13th century, the Valley of Mexico was the center of the Aztec civilization.
So now, I invite you guys to listen and repeat after the audio, one by one sentence. Okay, now listen and repeat, alright?
Ancient Egypt in North Africa.
Ancient Egypt was a civilization in North Africa.
Okay, now.
The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt.
The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt.
Okay, and the next one.
2 separate kingdoms developed along the Nile River.
2 separate kingdoms developed along the Nile River.
Kingdom in Upper Egypt and the kingdom in Lower Egypt.
Now, starting from the kingdom.
The kingdom in Upper Egypt and the kingdom in Lower Egypt.
Next.
In 3200 BC, the Pharaoh of the north conquered the south. The pharaoh's name was King Narmer, or Menes.
Okay, so can you say the word Pharaoh? Pharaoh. Okay, now I'd like you guys to read it on your own. Everybody, starting from the Roman Empire, okay? 1, 2, 3.
The Roman Empire began in Italy in 27 BC. It was small at first, but it became very big in the end. North Africa, Spain, France, Germany, and England were all part of it. The Romans played an important part in our lives today. Many of the things we do or have are from the Romans. The Romans spoke and wrote in Latin, and many of our words come from Latin words. Our calendar, for example, started 2 years ago.
Okay. You guys did a very good job, but I'd like
Aztecs lived in many gods and goddesses.
Okay, now I write only Mei, alright? Listen and repeat.
Songs and poetry were also very important to them. There were
Song
Only Mei, guys. Only one person.
and poetry were also very important to them.
Okay, and how about you? Yes. Now, and you will read the last sentence.
There were poetry competitions at most of the Aztec festivals.
There.
There were
Louder, please. I can't see it. 1, 2, 3.
poetry competitions at more of the actors' festivals.
Okay, really good. Passage. Now it's time to see whether you understand the passage or not. So, in this sentence, can you read it for me one more time, please? 1, 2, 3.
Ancient Egypt was a civilization in North Africa.
So, ancient Egypt is a civilization. In civilization, we will have people. We will have king and what is it? So, ancient Egypt is a civilization. In civilization, we will have people. We will have king and what is it? King and queen. And they sometimes has their own language. They will have things that they invent. King and queen. And they sometimes has their own language. They will have things that they invent. So it is in North or South Africa, ancient Egypt. North Africa. The Nile River ran through ancient Egypt. What is the river called? The Nile. The Nile River ran. The Nile River ran through. Through means in the middle. Say sit next to each other like this, and then I walk. This is